Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Dominica and we are going to be talking about CUROLOGY today. For those who don't know, it's a skincare company that claims to make custom formulas prepared for your skin type. So obviously you have to go online, you have to fill out a survey, you have to tell them what type of skin you have. You can submit pictures, which is really helpful, I think, because they can, if you submit a picture with no makeup, obviously they can tell right away what kind of skin you have, especially that they're working with the dermatologists that actually custom make those formulas. Obviously there's probably ready formulas for lines, for acne, for a lot of different things. So my biggest concern was texture of my skin. I wanted to make my pores less visible. Obviously I care about anti-aging portion of it, so something that would work on all those levels. And so I fill out the form, I answer all the questions, I submitted the picture, and within, I want to say 24 hours, I got an email presenting the resolution for me, presenting the formula to me, saying, talking a lot about the ingredients that are going to be used. So after that, they actually send you a sample of everything that you're supposed to be using according to them in order to see results. They also say that the sample should last about 2 weeks, which is true. It kind of lasted about that long. But the results are visible after 2-3 months of using the product, which is normal. I don't expect something amazing happen to my skin overnight. So I actually finished the free sample and I decided to go ahead and actually purchase the product because I wasn't allergic to it. I'm not allergic to any of the products. It gives my skin enough hydration. I like how easy it is to use it. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about each ingredient that was recommended for me, for my skin texture, for my skin problems. But overall, I have to say that I really want to give it a try because my skin reacted in a positive way to that formula. So right now I'm actually I literally just received in mail the new batch, the one that I actually had to pay for, and I'm gonna probably, and they're saying that it should last about 2 months. So by the end of that next 2 months, I'm gonna know whether or not I'm gonna move on and purchase another one. You can stop the delivery at any point. You can reach out to the dermatologist on your team via email that you received. You have one specific advisor that's assigned to you, and that person answers your emails. Obviously, in reality, we don't know how they answer and who answers those questions and how many dermatologists they have on staff. But overall, obviously, they are fairly well educated on the subject because they're making custom-made formulations for your skin. So my biggest concern was aging, visible pores, so the skin texture that I wasn't happy about, a lot of redness on my cheeks, sunspots, age spots, whatever you want to call it. So obviously I want to take care of myself. I want to keep going with the youthful appearance for as long as I can. So I decided to go with the formula. So now a little bit about how big those the product, the containers are. Something that should last 2 months. So it's my formula with the face wash, with the custom formula, and the moisturizer supposed to last me 2 months. And honestly, you just need a tiny bit of the face wash. I think face wash is my favorite because it's so foamy and so rich that a tiny bit of a product takes care of your entire face and leaves it soft, not oily. It feels hydrating as well, so it doesn't strip your skin from all the oils and all the moisture that you should have. So this is what my custom formulas look like. So the white tube, okay, and this is how much is it? So this is 24 milliliter cream, and it gives you the date when it was filled. It gives you the ingredients that they recommend for me to use with the percentage, which is pretty cool. So that's your formula. So they say use the formula, just in the evening after you wash your face for the second time during the day. Use the formula first and then follow up with the moisturizer. So the moisturizer, again, they claim that this little tube, which is 1.7 ounce, they claim that this actually should make a difference and should last 2 months, which we'll see if that's gonna happen. And it has a little sign for the moon and the sun to kind of let you know when to use it. Same thing with the wash. The wash is a little bigger, it's 2.7 ounces, and like I said, it's my favorite because a little bit of that actually takes care of cleaning my skin, my face, and I actually really like that about it. So I honestly don't know if it's gonna last 2 months. I'm just hoping that if I use it the way that it was meant to be used, it's actually going to last me for till the next delivery. But if I feel that I start running out and I still have 2 weeks left, I'm probably gonna rush another delivery, just because I feel that I don't want to stop. I don't want to wait for a product for too long. I don't want to go for a week or two without the product, because I truly want to test it, and then I'm going to give you an amazing update on it. So this way you know if you're interested in trying them or not. I would encourage you to actually go online, fill out the survey, and get your free kit to start with. Just because you're gonna know right away whether or not you're allergic to the product or not. And some people may see the difference right away in the way that skin feels, because I don't see results yet, but I absolutely love how my skin feels after I use the products. So the only thing that I would say is the moisturizer. It says that it's a very rich moisturizer, but I feel that I always want to use a little bit more than what they say to use, because I feel like I'm not getting enough of moisture. So that's the only thing. Sometimes at night, I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing it or not, but sometimes at night after I apply the cream, after I apply the formula first and then the cream, then I wait about 30 minutes to an hour, and sometimes I follow up with the argan oil or rosehip oil, something to give me that instant hydration type of feeling, because like I said, even though it's a very rich moisturizer and really takes care of my skin, I'm used to a little bit more product on my face. So maybe that's just my problem and not necessarily the formula. I'm not gonna say it's drying, because it's not. It still gives me that hydration, but I think it's oil free. Yeah, it's actually, we believe in simple, deeply hydrates without clogging. So I guess it's oil free. Maybe that's why I have that feel. It's kind of similar to the Neutrogena oil free moisturizer for your face. It kind of feels very similar to it on your skin. So everything comes nicely packed in a little package like this, okay? Which makes you, wonder like, oh, how do they fit all the product in? They actually give you a little reminder on how to use your formula. Again, it tells you whether it's night and day or just during the night. So it tells you exactly, and the product is sealed in a little bag before you actually, once you open the box, then you have a little plastic envelope and the product is in it. So overall, I feel that for a company like, I feel like they're gonna do really well, because more and more people would like to order stuff from the comfort of their houses. So that's really also one of the reasons I want to try it. But at the same time, for me, I always use a ton of skincare. I always use some serums and some creams and oils, and I switch it around, and I'm trying to like see what would work best for me. And I have my favorites, like coconut oil or argan or hip oil. So I know that some of the product that I use really work, and I really enjoy the way they feel on my skin. But I just wanted to get something with an actual ingredient that should make the difference. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna probably do the update on it 2 or 3 months from now, because that should be time where I notice the difference. I'm gonna see whether or not my pores are shrinking, if my fine lines are less visible, if my skin feels hydrated, and if my dark spots and everything that went wrong on my skin in my 20s after tanning a lot, if all that product can make a difference. So this is my story with Curology. Again, I'm not sponsored, and I promise you I'm honest about it. So obviously I don't know exactly how it's going to work out for me. 2 months from now I may say, you know what, it didn't do much for my skin. As a matter of fact, it feels that my skin is drier than it used to be. So if that's the case, I'm gonna share this with you as well. But if I'm happy with the product and it actually feels like it's working and I see that it's working, I'm gonna do the follow-up on this video as well to let you know whether or not it's worth you know, investing into something like this. And I think that the better you answer the questions, the better chances that you have a formula, that they're gonna make formula specifically for your skin type, for your skin texture. So don't be embarrassed. Submit those pictures with no makeup on, because a dermatologist can take a look at your face and say there's a lot of sun damage, but we have a product that will help to alleviate that problem, and it actually is going to make a difference. It's going to bleach out those spots and give you enough hydration. So I don't know what your story is going to be like with Curology, but if they give you free sample, well, you have to pay $5 for shipping, so $4.99 I think. So you have to pay $5 for shipping, but the product is free. And I think that if you're not happy with the product, with the sample, you have to actually stop the delivery of the first payment of the first batch that you're gonna get. So check your email for it. Make sure that you're checking your email, because they're gonna send you a follow-up email checking up on you, asking you how you're doing with the formulation. And if you say that you're pretty happy with how it feels, they are actually going to move forward with charging you for that custom formula. So my custom formula is $64 total. And when you first think about it, it's kind of like, well, it's kind of expensive, but it's really not. So imagine that just the cream, I don't know, you want to go with Olay or L'Oreal, you probably pay about $30 for that. Whereas for $30, for a little bit over $30, you get the face wash, you get the cream, and your custom formula. So everything is just included in your custom made kit. So this way you can, I don't know, maybe there's an option to order just the custom formula with no moisturizers and face wash if you have your favorites, but I guess you have to just communicate that with the dermatologist assigned to you, the cosmetologist assigned to you. So let them know what you feel and how you feel about the product exactly. So this way they can either make changes to the formulation that they should be giving you, or they're gonna move forward and send you another package. Or maybe, like I said, maybe you can just get the formula and take care of your moisturizer and your face wash on your own, you know. I actually do have extras. Well, not extras, I actually have my favorite face wash, which is the rice wash by Tatcha. So this is amazing, and I don't want to get rid of it from my products that I absolutely love. So I'm gonna secretly be using it probably during the day or during the weekends or something, in addition to what Curology recommends to use. For the next 2 months, I'm actually gonna try to ease up on the use of all different products that I have outside of it, just to make sure that I give this formula a fair chance to show me that just by using formula alone with the moisturizer and cleanser that they recommend, that it's actually making difference to my skin, and not because I ended up using additional product on my skin. So that's it for now. I don't have much more to say about it, because like I said, I have to try it, but I will make sure that I will do the follow-up video if you are interested in it. If you do have any questions about Curology, send it to me, send a comment to me, subscribe if you haven't done so, and if you leave the comment behind, I will promise to answer it in the most honest way I can. And yeah, that would be it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you need more videos like that where I can actually talk about the product that you may be using for your face. And again, just because I have the ingredients in my formula that they recommend doesn't mean that this is going to be the same for your skin. Your skin obviously is unique, and you're unique, so you're gonna have different concerns that you want to address, and not the same as mine. So just keep that in mind, and yeah, give it a try, because it is a free sample. For $5 you get a $30, $35 kit, really, as a first kit that's free for you to use. So that would be it. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, leave a comment behind, smash the like button if you like this video, and I will see you in my next one.